only got 7 today, which I expected that. And how many we got videos? We got 7 videos, so that's good. Like I said before, I do not mind answering questions. And if you want to review review for the final, then just print out or look over your test via gradebook and send questions to me, and I'll be glad to meet with you. Or, if I get a series of questions, I'll make a video, but I'm not doing people's homework for them. So I'm talking to those people that haven't done all their homework like they were supposed to and send me 15 questions out of chapter 1. I'm not doing your homework for you. So hopefully, I doubt they'll be even listening to this video, but anyway, let's go to the last section, which is called adding and subtracting and multiplying matrices. So, and they throw this last section in here for people that might go into programming. That's why they throw the matrices section in there, and that's 7.3. And I do encourage all of you to fill out your evaluations on all your teachers. You'll get an email evaluation. Make sure you fill it out, but be professional. This teacher's stupid. Don't be all rednecky. And I'm also talking to people that's going to see this video. I don't know if anybody's going to see it or not. But also on Rate My Professor, please go to all your professors and rate my professor for future students, because that's important to let people know what they're headed for. And, that's pretty much it. All right, so here we go. Here is and I'm just going to bring it's going crazy, but let me try that again. There we go. And there's your matrix, and I just want you to write the letters down first. This is when you're adding matrices. Now, you don't do this a lot, okay? You don't do it a whole lot unless you're in programming. So that's why I'm not going to really push it on the test. I might put 1 or 2 adding, but you really don't add. You don't add or multiply matrices very much. And you got A, B, C, D, and then you got plus W, X, Y, and Z. And I like to tell students go from row to column, row to column, row to column. And what does that mean? Well, you got A and B right here. So row to row. Row to column is multiplying. Row to row, so that would be AW. And then B plus Y. And then C plus X. And then D plus Z. Same thing with subtraction. Row to row. In other words, the corresponding letter to the corresponding letter. A is in the top left, W is in the top left, B is in the top right, Y is in the top right, and so on. So that's how you add, and it's not a major thing, and I don't particularly like starting off with a 4x4 or a 3x3. Let's see if they give you a 2x2. Here's one. There's one right there. Here's a test question right here. So let's do this one as an example, because I don't want to spend a lot of time on adding and subtracting. 2, -3, -1, and 4. plus -2, 3, 1, and -4. And it's going to be 2 plus a -2. And that's going to be 2 plus a -2. -3 plus 3. -1 plus 1. And 4 plus a -4. And I think you all can tell that's going to be the zero matrix. And you can do these on your calculator, and I think they actually show you how to do it with your calculator. I really don't. I have done it on the calculator, but I can't remember how to do it. Here's another one. Here's a subtraction. Okay, so let's do that one together. Again, I'm not. Well, I was gonna. Well, try it. Well, they already got the answer right there. So, I wish they wouldn't do the answer like that. Let's see if I can hit slideshow. Yeah, there we go. All right, so let's do these. And I'm only doing these for you so you can see how to add and subtract, just in case you ever see it on a standardized test. So 2, 5, 1, -1, -4, 4, 3, 2, -2, and excuse me, gotta lay off the Marlboro Reds. 1, 5, 6, 2, -2, 2, 4, 3, -3. And for this one, 2 minus 1, -1 minus 2, 3 minus 4, 5 minus 5, -4 minus a -2, 2 minus 3, 1 minus 6, 4 minus 2, and -2 minus a -3. And if you notice, you need to write down everything. Don't start doing things in your head, because when you do that, that's when you start messing up. So there is the matrix right there. And that's going to be 1, -3, -1, 0. -4 plus 2 is -2. 2 minus 3, -1. 1 minus 6, -5. 4 minus 2 is 2. And -2 plus 3 is 1. And you see that 1, -3, -1, 0, -2, -1, -5, 2, and 1. Multiplying. I would like to start, that's where you do row and column. There we go. Slideshow. Okay, row and column. And you see the row goes with the column. Row, column. Row, column. Okay, I'm sorry. Row, column, row, column. So go ahead and write that one down. Because like I said, we're talking about one question of addition and subtraction or one question of multiplication. The rest of them test questions from chapter 7 will be 7.1 and 7.2, because it's more important that you know how to do 7.1 and 7.2 than how to add and subtract. Just my own opinion. And then you're going to have to add the second part. Then there's the second part. So you got A times B and B times A. So let's do this one together. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And A, B, C, D. And remember, row and column. So 1A plus 2C. And I wish there was some way, but the only way I can do it is to take a 1A and 2C. And then you're going to take 1B and 2D. So then you're going to take, and I guess I'll take a blue marker, and you're going to take 1 and 2 and go here. So that will be 1B plus 2D. Three A, so you're going to take 3 and 4 and multiply by, so that's going to be 3A plus 4C, and then one more color. And that's going to be 3B plus 4D. And hopefully you see that. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, you have to make sure you get this down pat the first couple of times you do it, because it's easy to get it confused. Okay? And I'm going to just take my pink marker, and I'm going to put pink right here. There's the pink A and the pink C and the blue B and the blue D, and there. I'm trying to do it, you know, especially for those that's not here today. Maybe they'll watch this video. I'm sorry. And there you see column, row, column, row, column, row, column, row, column. It's better when you got numbers, and hopefully they'll do a number here shortly. I wish they would do a number, but let's see. And of course, they don't do a 2 by 2. They go straight to a 3 by 3 and a 2 by 2. That's even better. Yeah, might as well do a 4 by 4 and a 5 by 5. So let's see if we can go Here's where they show you how to do your calculator. And I really don't know. Let's see. I don't think they actually show you. No. Let's look on the calculator and see. I don't know if my memory will help me or not here. I think it's under math, if I'm not mistaken. And it says matrix, but I don't see it, so it must not be under math. Do anybody know, memory-wise?
No.
I'm looking. I can't remember. But there's only one way. It's not test. Second test. Nope. Well, let me look it up right quick. There's no harm in looking. Let's look up matrix on TI 83. I'm not going to those videos. Good gosh. They love to hear themselves talk. Let's see, press key and the number 1 through 9 of the matrix you want to. Let's see if this helps. Y'all ever watch one of those videos on, let's see. Well, there's matrix, but I didn't see the matrix key. Press second. Okay, second x to the -1. So let's see if there's a second x to the -1. There it is right there. Can y'all believe that? I looked all over that keyboard, and I thought there was a key matrix, and there it is right there. I suck. So second matrix. There we go. And call it A. And I think you have to actually type in after that what size it is. So let me go back and look. The dimensions appearing to the right. Yeah. The first two matrices indicate that these two matrices have already been defined. Key in the number 1 through 9 of the matrix you want to define. Yeah, that one. I don't understand that, but let's see. You can define up to 10 matrices on the 10. Each matrix must have a dimension. Yeah, and contain only one to define, blah, blah, blah. I didn't see any appearing to the right, but we can look at it. Let me go back to it. Let's do 2 by 2. I don't know if that's, nope. Let me go back and I hit the wrong button evidently. 2 by, okay, it's not, let me see if it just says 2. No, I'll have to do a video on it because I haven't done it in a long time. I actually thought you just click on it, but evidently that's not it. Go to, let me take that out. Okay, let me hit second matrix, and then let me look at math, edit, there we go, edit, there we go, 2 by 2, and now we can put 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's good there. Let's go to second matrix, and let's do B, and do enter. Oh, I got to edit. Let me go back to second matrix, edit. and do 2 by 2, and that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6. And now you can do it the easy way. You can go back to second matrix and do A times, and then go to second matrix and click B and hit enter, and there, screws it up. Let me try one more time. I don't think it'll do. You might have to do it in the actual screen and do brackets. Where's the brackets? Is that the brackets right there? There's the brackets. So second A, alpha A, close brackets, times brackets, second brackets, alpha B, close brackets, enter. Oh well, we'll figure it out somehow. At least you know how to put them in now. I don't know how to, and it's been so long, it's been like 3 or 4 years since I even fooled with the calculator. Okay, so let's do another one. I wish I could do that one for you, but it doesn't say if here, there's edit, and they don't tell you anymore. All right, you can research it and I can research it together, and hopefully we can figure it out. Let's go back to the PowerPoint, and at least they show it to you. There it is right there, but they don't even put a multiplication there, so I don't know how they did that. Let's look at this one. Let's see, for the matrix, find I and A. Write the 2 by 2. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. They're trying to do it here, but it says right here, there's the dimension mismatch. Well, that's because you got 3 and 4. You got 2 and you can't multiply it.
If you hit second and go to matrix and just hit enter on the names,
okay.
It'll take it to the calculation screen.
Okay, second what?
Second matrix.
And then hit A.
Enter. Yeah.
Okay, and then
go back and do
second matrix. My son's feeding the cats. There we go. I knew it was something like that. Thank you, Miss Taylor. And you can do second matrix A. Well, let me try that again. Second matrix A plus second matrix B, and enter. And you can do second matrix A minus second matrix B. And that's the kind of question I would give you on a test. A 2 by 2, I'm probably not going to give you a 3 by 3, adding and subtracting. Okay? Question on that? No questions on matrices. I meant as far as 7.3. Let's look at a couple of homework problems. And I think there's only like 9 of y'all actually working on chapter 7. So the rest of the class is not even working on it. 7.3. And let's see. I'm partial to the ones with numbers. Okay, this one's real simple. Now, this is a test question I would give you on a test. All right. Matrix A, and I think y'all probably already know how to do it. Matrix A is equal to 6, 2, 4, -6, 1, -5, and -4, -1, -2. And they want to know 6A. Well, that's pretty simple, isn't it? Because this is a scalar. In other words, you multiply everything by that one number. So that would be 36 and so on. 36, -36, -24, and so on. So let's do that one on the calculator. So let's get our handy dandy calculator. And I got it written down so I can do it. And y'all follow along with me on the calculator. If I could ever find my calculator. There we go. And we're going to do a 3 by 3 matrix. So that would be second matrix, edit. And we're going to edit C as a 3 by 3. And notice I didn't erase the 2 by 2s because I would keep at least two 2 by 2s and 3 by 3s in your calculator before you take a standardized test or a test on it, because it would help you out. And we got 6, enter, 2, enter, 4, enter, -6, enter. Don't use the keyboard, Hubert. Sorry. Let me go back and use the mouse. -6, enter. 1, -5, 1, -5, enter. -4, enter. -1, enter. And -2, enter. And now we go to second matrix and hit C and multiply that by, okay, it didn't go, okay, let's try that again. It didn't go like it was supposed to. Second, quit, clear, 6 times second matrix, 3 by 3. There we go. Enter. There you go. So that's a good test question because I want you to be able to do a 3 by 3 on your calculator. So I'm not going to make you do that. Now, scalar, I will. 6, you can do that by in your head, or you can do it on a calculator to check your work. But I'm not going to give you 2 3 by 3s to add or multiply. Let's go back to the homework. And now, I don't know, it says type as an integer for each matrix. I don't know how they want you to type that in. Do they give you there we go, matrix right there. There we go. I didn't know because they change these things there we go. And then you would type in the answer. So the first one would be 36. Second one would be 12. And then 4 times 6 is 24, and so on. So let's type in the rest of it. -36, 6, -30, -24, -6, and -12. There you go. Okay, now this one is where I would use a calculator. So let's do this one on the calculator. And I'm going to write it down so I can type it in. Well, let's see, I can bring the calculator. Well, I'd rather do it whole. So I'm going to write it down while y'all writing it down. A is equal to -6, 4, -3, -4, 1, 6, 5, -2, and 2. B is equal to -3, 5, -6, 2, 3, -4, and 6, -2, 1. And the first thing I would do before I even start, I just go ahead and type these in. And they want to know 4B minus 2A. And I can tell you right now, there is no way I would ask you to do this on a test unless I made this question the whole test or half the test, because it would take you, you'd have to multiply this by 4, then you'd have to multiply this by 2, then you'd have to subtract, and that's just too much time. So let's go ahead and type in second matrix, and we'll redo this one. Edit, redo this one, and type in the other one. So this one's going to be A. So we're going to type in -6, -4. Sorry, this mouse takes so long. 5, 4, 1, -2, 3, -3, 6, and 2. All right, so there's that one. We got that one in. Now let's go back. Second matrix, and let's type in a fourth matrix. And this will be D, 3 by 3. And that's going to be -3, 5, -6, -3. I don't know why my calculator is not. Oh, I have to hit enter. Sorry. 5, -6, 2, 3, -4, 6, -2, and 1. Miss Garcia, please tell me you have a calculator.
I do.
Okay, I didn't know. I thought you didn't have a calculator because you wasn't doing anything. All right.
No, I'm good.
Okay, just want to make sure. All right, so now you hit second math or matrix. Well, just go ahead and type in everything. So clear, go to second quit, clear, and let's type in 4, second matrix, C, minus 2, second matrix, D.
I think you got them mixed up.
What?
I thought it was 4B minus 2A. So it would be D and C.
Okay, well, we'll do it that way. Whatever. Second matrix. Oh, now I'm just. So I got to do 4D minus 4C. Sorry.
4D
Second.
minus 2C.
Yeah.
Yes.
4, second matrix, D minus 2, second matrix C. Is that better? And there you go. Let's see if that's what they got. Make sure. 0, 16, 14. Oh, let's see, that's the homework question. I'm going to type in 3. Zero, 16, 14. Yep. So that's one I would put on the test as a calculator question. So as you can see, 7.3 is really not that difficult. You do it on the calculator. Now that one, you could do that by hand, but that would be 5C, 5B, 5A, 5D, minus 2, 14, and 6, and 4. And you would subtract those. If C by D matrix is multiplied by A, D by T matrix, what is the dimensions of the matrix that is the product AB? Well, that would be C times D. Let's see, 2 by 2. That would be, wouldn't that be a 2 by 3? I think it's a 2 by 3. I can't picture it in my head, so, or it's 2 by 2. Oh, C by T. Okay, sure, yeah. That is not a freaking test question. Okay, I'm not going to answer these questions because these are questions. There we go. There's a test question. If A is equal to this and B is equal to this, compute A times B and B times A. Now that is a test question. They want you to see that it's not commutative. And there's a test question. So if you can use, I'm not going to ask that one. If you can use your calculator, you're good to go for this 7.3. And I showed you how to use the calculator. And I'm looking to see if there's any before that. I don't see any before that. That's A plus B, so that's a test question. So 7.3 is pretty straightforward. Y'all got questions on that one?
Nope.
All right, how do y'all feel about chapter 7? Y'all feel good about chapter 7 or what?
Yeah, pretty good.
I only hear one person and there's like 10 people in the class.
Yeah.
Miss Taylor, you always communicate with me. How do you feel?
I'm good.
Okay. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave y'all to it. Y'all got a week to finish up any homework or test. You know when the final starts. Let's go check that out right quick so everybody can see that it's going to start if it hadn't already started. I don't know if it opens today or tomorrow. Has anybody seen today yet? Let's see.
It's not up yet.
Okay, well, let's go and check it out when it will go up. See if I even set it yet. I think I have. Quizzes and tests. Final exam. 6:15 to 6:21. I'll go ahead and set it for today. And that way people can go ahead and get started whenever they want to. So edit. Next. And next. And we'll go ahead and open that up today. 6:11. And I'll open up. Let's see when the final exam. The last test should start 11. That's today. Okay. And that way you can go ahead and get started. You can finish this thing real easy. Any questions?
Where's the review thing you were talking about?
Go through the grade book, So when you go to main menu, go to your grade book, and there will be a review link right there. Now that's homework.
Okay,
but
so it won't show up until the test is posted.
yeah. I mean, well, you got to take the test first. You're talking about, yeah. So if you haven't taken the Unit 4 test yet, it ain't going to show up in your grade book. You got to take it. Okay. Anybody else got a question?
Today's the last day we meet for class, correct?
Yep.
7-4.
Yep. Get this cumbersome meeting for class out of the way. I know it's very cumbersome and very, to have to meet for class, but, this is the last day the dreaded class will have to meet. Y'all know how to make a teacher feel real good. Anything else? All right. Well, good luck to everybody. I hope to see some of y'all in the fall. And if you got any questions, just team me.
Sounds good.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you.
I'll see you, I guess,
See you.
next semester.